Hello everyone, I am Syed Inkisar Khadri and I am going to give a presentation on internship project which is predictive analytics model to diagnose breast cancer tissues using SVM classifier under the guidance of Professor Swarnlata Hiramat. This is company profile where we have performed our internship, that is Kinnovative Softech Private Limited. Domain. We have chosen domain as data mining, and data mining is the process of discovering patterns in large datasets involving methods at the intersection of machine learning, statistics and database system. These are the contents which include introduction, problem statement, methodology, system architecture, system requirements, task performed, advantages and conclusion. Introduction. Cancer is a disease in which abnormal cells divide uncontrollably and destroy body tissues. Cancer is of mainly two types, that is malignant cancerous and benign non-cancerous. Breast cancer is the second largest cause of cancer death among women. At the same time, it is also among the most curable cancer type if it can be diagnosed early. Problem statement. In this model, we are investigating the probability of predicting the type of breast cancer, that is malignant or benign, from the given characteristics of breast mass computed from the digitalized images. In this, we will examine the data available and attempt to predict the possibility that a breast cancer diagnosis is malignant or benign based on the attributes which are collected from the dataset. Methodology. What is support vector machine SVM? Support vector machine is an approach to supervised pattern classification which has been successfully applied to a wide range of pattern recognition problems. It is very powerful and versatile machine learning model capable of performing linear or non-linear classification, regression and even outlier detection. SVM is well suited for classification of complex but small or medium sized dataset. Support vector machine is a training algorithm for learning classification and regression rules from data. How does SVM classify? The idea of SVM is simple. The algorithm creates a line or a hyperplane which separates the data into classes. In case of linearly separable data, SVM fits the decision boundary in such a way that separation between two classes is maximum. This is commonly called as maximum margin hyperplane. For nonlinear data, it will add an extra dimension to it, so it will become linearly separable, and then projecting the decision boundary back to the original dimension using mathematical transformation, which is as shown in the figure below. Advantages. Effective in high dimensional space, still effective in cases where number of dimension is greater than the number of samples. Using a subset of training points in the decision function, so it is also memory efficient. Disadvantages of SVM. If the number of features is much greater than the number of samples, it avoids the overfitting in choosing kernel functions. SVM do not directly provide probability estimated. These are calculated using an expensive 5-fold cross validation. System architecture. The figure shows the project flow diagram where we have to start. We have to give the training data from the breast cancer data sets. We have to pre-process data. We have clean data set, data visualization, prediction using SVM algorithm, analysis the output and performance stop. System requirements. Hardware requirements. System Pentium 4 2.4 GHz, hard disk 500 GB, RAM 4 GB. Software requirements: operating system Windows XP or 7, coding language Python and 2.7 version and above, scripting tool Jupyter Notebook, libraries Pandas, NumPy, etc., or any desktop or laptop. with the above configuration or higher level. Task performed. Introduction to dataset use. Data is received from the Kaggle dataset. Features are computed from digitalized images of breast masses, which is having more than 32 features of the cancer cell nuclei. Preparing the data. We will start loading some of the packages that will help us organize and visualize the data. Other packages will be loaded as per necessary. With the help of pandas, we will load the dataset and print some basic informations. With the help of data.h3, it will display the top 3 entries of the dataset used in our model. Data.info will display the summary of the dataset along with the data type and total memory usage. We can count how many diagnoses are malignant and how many are benign. This is done below. By running this code, we will get the output which is shown in the black box, that is the data has 569 diagnoses, 357 are malignant and 212 are benign. We will use Seaborn to create a heat map of the correlation between the features. And the output is the red color indicates the malignant and blue color indicates the benign cancer, which is as shown in the heat map. It is also possible to create a scatter matrix with the features. The red dot corresponds to the malignant diagnosis and blue to benign. We can have a look how in some cases red and blue dot occupies different regions of the plots as shown in the scatter matrix output. We can also see how the malignant and benign tumor cells have been different value for the features, plotting in distribution of each types of diagnosis for each of the mean functions. Still another form of doing this could be using a box plot, which is as shown in the figure. Now we will use 3 different systems vector machine support vector machine classifiers, SVC, that is C support vector classification, which will give the after running it will give the accuracy, cross validation score and execution time. Second one is the NU SUV, NU support vector classification. By running this code, we will get the output, that is accuracy, NU accuracy, which is 69.30, cross validation score, that is 71.88, execution time. Linear SVC. Linear SVC, this will also produce the same output, that is accuracy 77.19%, cross validation score is 85.63%, and execution time. Advantages. With the help of this model, we can detect cancer in patients in early stage, and which may help us to save the life of patients by detecting the cancer at the earlier stages based on the data obtained from the digitalized image of cancerous cells. Conclusion. For applying the different after applying the different classification model, we have got below accuracies with different models. Support vector classification 69.30%, NU support vector classification 69.30%, linear support vector classification, that is 77.19%. So finally we have built our classification model, and we can see the linear SVC classification algorithm gives the best result of the data set. These are the references. Thank you.